Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Slot. You've tuned into a Lap It Up, my drink review series, and Yak Fest. Today's drink of choice is Kool-Aid Soda Orange. 140 calories. Nice. Just like the grape. Wonder what the hell's going on here. It's like big tire marks and a lot of fuckery on my driveway. I wonder if maybe somebody had to turn around on a big rig or something. I don't know. Big ass fucking treads on these tire marks. And the ground, I don't know, it aggravates me. 10 milligrams of sodium and 35 grams of carbs. It is just straight up orange. Aren't you glad I left this for last? Okay. Not sure. And smaller tread marks, like somebody was skidding around. I don't know. It's weird. All right. So, hold on. That's going to be annoying. You stop. I kept the bottle because someone had used them for something, but y'all just like, these actually are only a short period of time, a frame apart from each other, and I am a hermit, so you can just feel. It's like, I put it in the middle. So, I'll tell you what. I ain't think about what I want to talk about because my brain is already thinking about where the conversation will go, where I will go in the discussion. One of the worst things in the world, and one of the most awesome things in the world, is people. We can be like the most, I don't want to say disgusting, but like go to the comments section of any bad news. And it's just stupid, and assumptive, just ignorant crap. But then again, like go to like, well, I don't know. You can find that in just about anything. I once saw somebody blaming a sitting president or past president, like kind of like, you know, thanks Obama, thanks Biden, thanks Trump, whatever. But like, it wasn't meant to actually thank them. I mean, you know where that comes from. But like, it was a, what was it? It was a good peace thing. I think it was like soldier comes home from, or dog saves man from something. It was something along the vein of like, it was awesome news. And then like somebody just popped in with like, oh, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't like racial, but then it was all like, thanks so and so. And it was just like, it's a good news piece, which you don't see a lot. To be fair, I also saw like, you know, I sell this online and I make thousands of dollars. You can do it too. So, I want to think that there's just as much good people that, the same people who turn a blind eye to somebody running out the door being followed by security, that if people who are watching from sitting from their homes on their phones or their computers, bitching that somebody didn't stop them. Why didn't anybody stop them? Why didn't bro put that cart in front of that door or something like that, are the same people would do the same thing. One, it's happening in an instant and you really don't know what to do. You're not thinking of action, you're just thinking of entertainment. And I don't mean that in a, ooh, I gotta watch this. No, you're zoomed in, like, what the fuck's going on? And you're watching it because we observe, and observing fun stuff and observing bad stuff is kind of our thing. Humans. So we're not predisposed to always taking action, So I'll see people bitching and complaining when you see like a customer and a Walmart employee going at it. I'm like, why didn't anybody try to stop him? One, it's a very good possibility that, like, maybe, have you ever tried stopping a fight? Like, literally in school when people are fighting, ain't nobody else trying to stop a kid fighting. What happens in a bar brawl? One person hits another and then all of a sudden everybody's fighting? And people are going to say, like, join in? Nah. Now, for me, just to be clear, I might trip a guy. If a guy's trying to leave, I might scoot over and trip a guy. Might. If it's happening in the moment, I might be all like, who the fuck is that? Stop him. What? Mostly because I'm already in my own head, doing my own thing, and all of a sudden, I hear screaming and yelling, a guy comes rushing by, and then another guy goes by. Damn. I'm not all geared up to fight crime, When you see, and the thing is, I think it also depends on the situation. I think that if you see, like, a guy beating on a woman, I feel more like you get in there, Like, you try to stop it. But, like, because, like, I saw this, and I don't know if it's, I don't want to say it's like a gender thing, but maybe to a certain extent it might be. But then again, there's also the concept of let them cook, let them fight, let them get it over. That's not what let them cook is about, but anyway, let them just, I don't fucking know things. But no, it's like when it's a fight between two people, don't fucking get involved. That's their fight. You get two people just having a brawl, you ain't gonna stop their fucking fight. Who the fuck are you? And, like, ain't nobody want to get hit either. Stab. And I don't know. I think the comment sections are always so terrible. And that's one of the things that I say is that, like, when it comes to just tenets of life, my first thing is, like, don't be a dick. And, like, the second is, like, don't be a dick. Like, don't deliberately do shit to other people. Think about where you are. Be aware of where you are. Try to be aware of where you're at and other people. Try to be aware of that. And if that means just being observant, doesn't mean you have to constantly be like, but let's just be like, try to be aware. Like, I did not see that truck come in. I mean, I'm in my own lane and there's a block, and it's not like they're gonna hit me, but, like, I looked and did not see them. So obviously I did not look well enough. that. I don't. I try to be very cautious, but that's one of the reasons why, like, I don't like. What was the thing? It's like, how you have a lot of knowledge about something, you're going to talk about it, you're going to explain it, but then when you go to explain it, oh, sorry, Green Arrow's just been sitting there on for a bit and ain't nobody moving. It's a little crazy. But no, it's like when you finally think you're gonna get up there, you're gonna tell somebody something, you're gonna like tell them the facts, and you end up fucking it up. And I do that a lot. That's one of the reasons why it's like I'll be sitting there and like say like, Jeopardy. Guy asks, he does the thing, he doesn't like, and I'm thinking to myself, it's this, and it is. The next one, it's this, and it is. And then like, but when it comes to like competing, like somebody's okay, first person to say it, you get it. It's like, I'll go, it's this. It's not. And I show my ass. And it's like, fuck, what? I mean, I've been getting a lot of these right. Like I thought I knew, and then you fucking know you don't. And that's why I'm trying to, I'd be a little more careful about like saying I know everything about something. I don't. There's literally tons of different things that like you think you might know every single thing about, and then something comes up and goes boom, hey, you didn't know shit. Or just something weird happens, it doesn't make any sense, and it happened this way, and it happened right in front of you after you just said this doesn't happen. You're like, what the fuck? I apologize for my cursing. I won't stop doing it, but I will try to keep it to a minimum. You gotta think before you speak. It's like playing chess. You gotta think ahead. And some people are just reactionary, and it's so easy to just especially when it comes to like just watching a video. Because you're getting to watch the video, and you probably watched it like 3 or 4 times, and then you've thought of how it should have played out or how you would play it out, but you're in the actual situation. You're not reacting that way straight up. You've watched the video 3 to 4 times. You've seen the situation 3 to 4 times. And then to come up and be all like, oh, that's just because of a sitting president or just administration or the state, or it's like, this is what the government wants you to do. And it's like, for example, you get robbed near the gas station. And the guy teller chases down the robber and gets in trouble for, say when he tripped him, he hit his head, knocked him out, he had to go to the hospital. The guy that robbed the place could sue the guy for doing that. One, everything in that gas station is probably insured. Should be, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I did talk to, like, there was one manager in one time, he's like, he's like, a guy came in and, like, I ran off with some, like, the watches I can't remember what it was that the guy stole specifically, but he stole some stuff and he was running, and the guy was just like, I didn't chase him down. That was the actual guy's accent. I'm not like, yeah. He's like, everything is insured. I yelled at him. I chased him to the door. And it was just like, and then, since I've worked in security for a long time, I've had, that's one guy said, yeah, man reached over and reached in and grabbed a whole bunch of my 20s and then ran. I chased him down. I tried to chase him down. Boss almost fired me. And I was just like, yeah, you ran after a guy with money that he stole. I get that. But, like, you could have put yourself in more danger. You have cameras. I mean, like, you called the cops. It's all you can really do. kudos for the, like, you wanted to, like, stop the guy from doing that. That's awesome. But, like, you could have gotten shot, you know, over maybe a couple $100. I think that the attitude shouldn't be, oh no, I wasn't gonna. Be more like, fuck, I got robbed. You got robbed. Like, chill. I mean, I to explain how people feel about it. Some people get, like, really upset. And then it's like, well, the cops won't do anything. You know, it's just like, okay. But that's the thing, is that since it was reported, if at another particular point in time the person gets arrested for robbing, they could be linked to several other things, which increases the charges, which gets them more jail time. It's easy to say, harder to do, but that's the system that we're in. And I mean, there's always the regular justice of, like, hey, pull a gun, hand them the money as they're leaving, shotgun. Boom. But then you do that, and there's more often a guy coming in, shooting the clerk, go in the back, break it open, get the money, leaving. I don't know. There's like, you think about it more and more. I remember, and this is dumb. In Australia, I think it was called the Titty Band, and the lady had a very low cut, like, I think might have even been out, not 100% sure, but very attractive woman, but masked, with either the girls out or very much out, robbing people. Not a single shot fired. But I think there was a gun involved, or a knife or something. I don't remember. Yuck. But, and they forget. Oh, it's the Gremlin, our intern helper for the bookkeeper, is pregnant, and she is. The Gremlin has a little Gremlin. So, but yeah, and I don't know. I think, like, a lot of times I think people should keep a lot of their opinions themselves. One, it didn't happen to you. Okay, seeing it versus being there. If you were there and you didn't do anything, sure, maybe. But you're watching it, you don't fucking get an opinion that affects anybody there. You get to have an opinion, but it's just like, do you need to say anything? Fools' names and fools' faces are often seen in public places, and social media makes it very public. I don't know. It's just a food for thought. Orange is really getting to me today. It's nice. It's orange drink. I love the carbonation of these. It's not really spicy. You know, not really bitey. I say spicy. I am white. It's got a really good flavor. It is also kind of like with grape. It's just very nostalgic for when I was a kid. But like making the Kool-Aid and then drinking all the Kool-Aid. And yeah, it's just carbonated. And that's kind of cool. A lot of soda like Kool-Aids and stuff would have been better in my opinion or just different and neat if there was a soda version. A fruit punch would be awesome. They have a really good fruit punch powder that I would use. I could see that as a soda. Anyway, I've talked your ear off. Hopefully you guys have stuck around long enough. If not, my bad. Anyway, yeah, I give this a 4 and an 8. I'm partial to orange though, so anyway, oddly enough, I don't like actual oranges, but I like making orange juice if I'm doing that. But I'm not a big fan of peeling oranges, and like, I'll eat orange, but I hate peeling oranges. It's messy, it squirts it easy. But nah, not much fan of oranges as the fruit. I like eating the fruit. It's just getting to the freaking fruit is a pain in the ass. This is being euphemistic, and I apologize. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. As always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm taking you all around the world with my conversation here. But I want to wish you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. Right. So, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Not really. I guess they're just not really made for putting back on the containers. But anyway.